out to me once. Available to you in two ways, scrollable and non-scrollable. So based on that, one assignment also available to you. Hope you got the notes through Drive, I think, right? Management in JDBC. Transaction management in JDBC. So here we starts with define transaction. Define transaction. The set of statements. The set of statements. The set of statements executed on a resource or resources, maybe single resource or maybe multiple resources. The set of statements executed on a resource or resources using acid properties. Using acid properties is known as transaction. Is known as transaction. The set of statements executed on a resource or resources. Set of statements executed on a resource or resources using acid properties. Underline acid properties is known as transaction. In this acid, A stands for atomicity, C stands for consistency, I stands for isolation, D stands for durability. Atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. Acid properties. Atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. Account B. I am trying to transfer some amount from account A to account B. Some 10,000 rupees I am trying to transfer from account A to account B. Using some UPI transfer or many things are there today. I am using some transaction media I am using. Through that I am trying to transfer it. Now, unfortunately, when the transfer is going on, it has been failed. So when it has been failed now, here I got a message for the account A, your 10,000 has been removed from your account. But it has been not reached to B. So where is that 10,000? All of you understood the statement, right? If the transaction fails, the amount will not go anywhere. At any cost, the amount will come back to account A or the amount will go to account B. Anything it will happen. Because of few reasons, the amount has been freezed somewhere. So what is the meaning of atomicity? Means the process of moving the transaction to completed state. Completed state means this transaction completed state is you should move the 10,000 rupees to B, or you must bring back the 10,000 to A. Anything should happen. But you must not say, I don't know where this 10,000 has been gone. Suppose you are using one phone pay example. Imagine it. You transferred one 10,000 rupees. Suddenly the amount cut it from your bank. Your friend not received the 10,000. What you will do? Generally, what you will do? Sir, in the background, one token will be there for us. We can raise the token. We can raise one request. In settings, the token is the raising token option will be there. Means, so my friend said not received the amount means you'll raise one token. Token means their option will be there, you have to click it. So immediately within 24 hours or within 48 hours, the amount will come back, whether to you or to your friend. The meaning of atomicity is at any cost, your amount will be moved to A or B. Moving the transaction to completed state is known as atomicity. Make a statement. The process of moving the transaction to completed state. The process of moving the transaction to completed state is known as atomicity. The process of moving the transaction to completed state is known as atomicity. So at any cost, the transaction will be completed. You have to complete it. Whether you should bring back to original state or you have to go back to your defined state. Anything should happen. That is atomicity. Consistency, very important. Consistency. General English meaning of consistency is the same. Remaining same or performing same. We can call it as consistency generally. So in what point of view we have to apply this consistency means, roughly I'm speaking. Every time I used to say, one book my show is there where multi-users will be interacting with that book my show. So suppose 2 users coming in the online for book my show. 2 users are coming in the online for book my show, where some 3 seats are available there in book my show. Some H12, H13, H14. 3 seats only available in the book my show. Means what? The 2 users selected same date, same theater and same show. They selected. Imagine it. Only 3 tickets are available. 2 users need 3 tickets. Means user 1 need 3 ticket and user 2 also needs 3 tickets. So their request is the same. Means what? Date same, theater same, show timing same, and they want tickets number also same. Now both are looking into same seats. They are looking. Going to same seat. Now based on the priority, user 1 got the access. Imagine it. Based on the priority, user 1 got the access. Sir, on what basis priority is taken here now? Who comes first is having the highest priority. Some millisecond difference will be there between the 2 users. Imagine it, user 1 got the access. When the user 1 got the access now, User 1 selected this. 3 seats has been selected by the user 1. When the user 1 selected the 3 seats, he gone for the payment. Until the payment process completed by user 1, the resources what has been selected by the user 1 should be same. That only consistency. Consistency means the resource state which is selected by the user must remain same until the transaction is completed. I selected 3 seats. I gone for payment. Until my payment completed, the seats 3 must be available to me only. Consistency failed. The consistency property failed. Feature failed. What happened now? Sir, if the consistency fails, what are the resources selected by the user 1? I'll show for the user 2 also. I'll show for the user 2. User 2 also will select the same resources, will go for payment. Means what? Book my show, selling 3 seats for 2 users. Now 2 users will book the same seats and they'll go for movie. They'll fight in the theater. Understood statement now? So consistency means making them available same until the transaction completed. That is known as consistency feature. All have understood that nature what I'm speaking? Right. Now write it. The process. 1 minute. Okay. The process of online students, are you clear with my voice? Cross check. Say yes or no to me once. Online students. Okay. The process of making the state of resources selected by the user. The process of making the state of resources selected by the user same until the transaction is completed. The process of making the state of resources selected by the user same until the transaction is completed. Selected by the user same until the transaction is completed is known as consistency. The process of making the state of resources selected by the user. The state of resources selected by the user same until the transaction is completed is known as consistency. For that only, how to lock object, how to lock class, how to lock method, and how to establish communication between 2 threads, 2 users using wait and notify. These are the major highlighted points from your core Java. That multi-thread chapter, of course, that will come in the last. Anyway, there we show the locking process. The locking process we are going to apply here. We can lock it and make them available to user. That only concept here. Consistency means making them safe. Okay. Isolation meaning is independent. Isolation meaning is independent. Look here. All users running on the application, they should run independently. Independently in the sense, there must not be any shared components between them. Anything shared is there, you have to lock them. That only synchronization, the word. Any shared components are there, you have to lock it and make them use one after the other. If you can do like this, you are running users independently. The concept we call it as isolation. Make it the process of running multiple users independently. The process of running multiple users independently is known as isolation. The process of running multiple users independently is known as isolation feature. Isolation feature. So multiple users will run independently anyway. First level is nothing but for you, a student will not understand that concept actually. In your JVM, when the method comes to Java stack area, one method frame is created. Yes or no? Na? One method frame is created. When the second method comes, second method frame created. Means there is no dependence between the two methods. The two methods are independent, to say that point. Later on in multi-threading chapter, two users will come. Then two stacks will be created. Two stacks will come to say that two user resources are independent, to show that point. If anything is shared, then we train the student. Synchronization, we train it. With that, we make the users to run independently. That only. Same application, two users given username and password from two websites, two web browsers, and log into the same database table only. Suppose one table is there in the background. This application I only will show to you. One database table with two records. One is login details about Alex. One is login details about Ram. Two people are there in the login table. Now the two users are sitting on two web browsers. Now they'll put their username password on two different web browsers. But the request will come to single program only. Login server. That login server in the background will perform login to one table only. Understood statement? But what is happening in the middle means independent. They are running independently, means there is no mix-up of data. To make them run independently, first level is method frame, second level is separate stacks. So I shown method frames in your core. I'll show separate stacks in multi-thread. Third level, how these two users will run independently, I will draw in advanced Java. Level 3 I'll draw here. If the two users are coming from two web browsers, how your Tomcat server will maintain that independent state we are going to reveal to you. Means making users running independently. The feature we call it as isolation. The process of running multiple users independently is known as isolation. All of you clear about this statement, right? Consistency. Whatever the resources selected by the user, the states must be same until the user completes his transaction. That is consistency. Atomicity. If anything happened in his transaction, you must move the transaction to one completed state. We call it as atomicity. If more users are trying to interact with your application, you must run that users as independently. Don't mix the data. We call it as isolation. Next comes durability. Durability. Look here. Suppose whenever you book a ticket in irctc.co.in, when the transaction successful, one PNR number will come. That is your status. The PNR number will be valid until you make a journey. Understood the statement what I made now? Right. Now, durability means when transaction successful, we record the state of transaction and make it available for the user is known as durability. Means storing and making it available for the user until the user makes his journey or watches his movie or many, depending upon the application. If we take one LIC policy, if we take it, there will be a minimum 100 years policies will be there. Their durability is 100 years. Suppose if we take Book My Show, maybe durability will be 3 days or 4 days, if not maximum 5 days will be there. Durability of PNR number, maybe 1 week or 10 days or 25 days max, I think, will be there. So durability changing or not now? Durability means storing and making it available for the user is known as durability. Make it. The process of storing, transaction details and available, making it available for user. The process of storing transaction details and making it available for user is known as durability. Durability means storing and making. Third one, transaction failed or successful, record it and make it available to him. These are the properties you have to take care when the transaction is going on. That's a theoretical. All of understood the definition of transaction? Set of statements executed on a resource or resources using ACID properties is known as a transaction. Go to one ATM center with one ATM card, swipe the card. From swiping card to withdrawing the amount, in between many steps you'll perform. Entering PIN number, selecting whatever the steps you performed, that only set of statements. You are running each step and you're drawing the amount and coming or not now. All that set of actions together, we call it as a transaction. While you are making a transaction, you are independent. Whenever it goes wrong, don't worry, the amount will be there with you. Whatever the transaction you done, it is recordable. So it is running with ACID properties. That's the meaning. Make it. Define transaction management. Define transaction management. The process of controlling the transaction, from starting to ending. The process of controlling the transaction from starting to ending of transaction. Starting to ending of transaction is known as transaction management. The process of controlling the transaction from starting to ending of transaction is known as transaction management. Right. Now look here. In the transaction management, the first step is your applications means JDBC applications. JDBC applications will perform auto commit operations. You never write any commit anywhere. Auto commit operations will be performed. We have to stop that. See there, I'll show it. Now, I am taking one program. JDBC application 7. Transaction management I am doing. So JDBC application 7, I am doing transaction management. I am adding the jar. Package test. dbcon 7 I am taking. So import java.sql. Try off is end of try with resource. Always we are writing try catch here. Exception E dot print stack trace. Now see, I am establishing one connection here. This line is common, no? Anyway. Right. Now, the root of JDBC API is connection. This connection is providing how many important methods now? 10 methods. Among this, can you see here 6 methods here? What are the methods now? Set auto commit, get auto commit, commit, rollback, set save point, release save point. These are the transaction management methods. That methods are transaction management methods. You don't write it 1 minute. I'll make a notes. Can you see here get auto commit? So let us display the auto commit here. I want to see the status of auto commit. Now system.out.println. So status of auto commit. I want to know the status of auto commit. You can say con dot get auto commit. You can say get auto commit. I am running. See there. It will be true. What is the status of auto commit now? True. Because of this reason, whatever the JDBC programs you are writing, you are not writing any commit there because it is auto commit. Suppose if you do any insert operation from your SQL command line, we have to do commit operation separately. But whenever you do insert operation from your JDBC application, commit operation is not needed. So it is an auto commit. That's the meaning. Let us stop this auto commit. Whenever you want to stop this auto commit, we can use con dot set auto commit to false. Whenever you keep your auto commit to false, this auto commit operation has been stopped. Now find the status. Now it has been stopped. Have you observed this now? Right. So here, the second point that only to perform transaction management in JDBC, we have to make auto commit operation false because JDBC applications will do auto commit operations automatically. Make a statement. Second one. To perform transaction management in JDBC. To perform transaction management in JDBC, we have to make auto commit operation false. To perform transaction management in JDBC, we have to make auto commit operation false. Why means the commit operation will be true, you have to make it to false. All of you understood this statement, all of you? Right, make it. Now, the following are some important methods used in transaction management. Transaction management. Set auto commit, get auto commit, commit, rollback, set save point, and release save point. So these are the methods used in transaction management.
Recording in progress.
Right. Transaction definition, acid properties definition, transaction management, and the methods used in transaction management. This is an interview question totally. Total interview pattern question. Right. Set auto commit method is used to set auto commit operation to false or true, anything you can do, make it one line under each method. Set auto commit method is used to set auto commit operation to false or true, anything you can make it. So automatically it is a true only, we are making it as false. Again, if you want to make it as true, you can make it as true. So syntax, you can write it as con dot set auto commit of false. Right. Get auto commit. Get auto commit method is used to get the status of auto commit operation. Whenever we want to know auto commit operation. Auto commit operation. Now, let me open that connection once. See there? Java P, Java dot util dot connection. Utila SQL. SQL. This connection will have set auto commit, get auto commit. Get auto commit return type is what now? Boolean. So the syntax. So Boolean. Some Boolean k is equal to con dot get auto commit. Commit. Right. What is commit operation in your SQL command line? Saving the data permanently to database product. From where you are saving the data? From where you are saving the data to your permanent? Very good. From buffer to database. So whatever you perform the actions are modified in the buffers. They are not modified in the database. Whenever you say commit, then what are the modification happened in the buffer that is saved permanently in the database? That only commit. Same. Commit method is used to store the data permanently to database from buffer to database. Make a statement like this. Commit method. Commit method is used to store the data from buffer to database permanently. Buffer to permanently. From operating system buffers to the data will be saved to database. That only commit. That only commit. So let us look into commit now here. Commit. Commit is a void method, no? Just you write con dot commit. So syntax con dot commit. Syntax con dot commit. Con dot commit. Rollback. Rollback. What is rollback? You'll use Control Z now here. What is Control Z? It will come back or not now indirectly. Rollback that only. Suppose I am changing some data, I am changing and coming in the buffers only. I am doing some changes. Change 1, change 2, change 3, change 4, change 5, transaction failed. Transaction failed means rollback. Means what are the changes you made? You bring back to normal state. That is known as a rollback. Understand, right? So the process of making modified states to normal state or original state when transaction failed is known as rollback. So for the rollback, up to where I should come, sir, means one point will be there. That only save point. Whenever I want to come back, I must keep one point there. That only save point. Roll back to save point. That's the meaning of it. Great. Roll back. Roll back we are going to do when the transaction fails. When the transaction fails, do. Example, you are making one experiment, roughly I'm speaking. Right. You'll connect some n number of connections, you'll run it. That experiment failed. What will do? You'll remove all and you will start it. No. Again, you're removing and making into original state and again you will start it or not? No. Roll back means coming into original state and start again. That's called roll back. So roll back method, make it. Roll back method is used to make, used to change, not make, used to change modified state to original state. Original state. Rollback method is used to change modified state to original state. That is rollback. This rollback is used. Make it. This rollback method is used when transaction failed. When transaction failed, we use a rollback. Right. So we had a method known as rollback here. Rollback. Generally without parameter is there. Rollback with save point also will be there. Can you see here rollback? Rollback with what now? Save point. So we go with the rollback with the save point. Syntax. Syntax. Con dot rollback of save point SP. Save point. There comes your save point. So in the market, what you are learning is normal courses only. C language, normal only. Oracle also are learning normal course only. Sir, no, na. You also don't know that. Suppose if we take one C language, what you are learning, what syllabus will be there? Data types, operators, control structures, arrays, strings or functions, then strings, memory management, malloc, alloc, realloc, bit fields, structures, and unions and files. Over. C syllabus. With that syllabus, you cannot work in the market because C language has extension, micro C, embedded C, pro C, graphic C. These are all working patterns. With that normal C language, you cannot do anything. You can answer few questions in your examination. That's all. You take Oracle. You don't know RAID technology, but you completed Oracle. You don't know timestamp protocol, how to set it, but you completed Oracle. Yes or no? Na? You don't know write through and write back algorithm, but you completed Oracle. So what you learned Oracle is nothing but SQL, PLSQL. Front end one query language you learned, but database design also available. Why Oracle is popular? Because recovery is there. Data recovery is very strong in database. RAID technology. If you take DBMS textbook, you take. Don't take that SQL material. SQL material 5 queries only will be there. Create, insert, update, that only will be there. Everybody can do. So everybody. But a DBMS, database management system, has some layers to design one database. There one recovery state is there. RAID technology is there. So why I'm speaking all these point means this is save point, rollback, commit. They are all part of your memory management of your database. There the rollback and save point says that when the transaction started, we are going to keep some save points and go forward. Whenever the transaction failed, we will decide at which point we have to roll back. Means from up to which point we have to come back. That is known as a save point. Save point will specify the rollback operation. Rollback operation depends upon the save point. Means a save point method will specify one checkpoint to perform rollback operation. That's the meaning of it. Understood the statement what I'm making now? Because of this reason, who says, sir, I learned Oracle means that is only standby version only. Anybody says C language, sir, I am very strong in C language, don't say. Because the C language will not work actually. You don't know micro C, you don't know pro C. First of all, you don't know. Select a star from employee. I am running in query. How the answer is coming, I also don't know, sir. Select a star from employee. Answer is coming, no? Select a star from employee. One program should run in the background. That program only pro C, procedural C language is running in the background. And up to now that now also you're saying commit, define commitments. What you are saying now? Sir, saving you are saying. You are saying the outline answer only. But from where it is saving to where you must say no. Commitments you must say very clearly. Sir, I am saving the data from buffer to database. Means few students don't know the data available in the buffer also. Few students don't know. Some people don't know that also. The temporary data available in the temporary buffer, few people don't know also. Understood the statement what I'm making? So that temporary storage is only rollbacks. This rollback is doing on that memory management related to your database. That only instance storages, instance memories, your Oracle trainer will write. If not temporary storages, if not you can say buffers. If you use buffer, headache and add there. Dictionary English meaning of buffer is temporary intermediate storage is known as a buffer. You can use that word anywhere. That is not related to particular language only. You can use that word anywhere. English dictionary meaning of buffer is intermediate temporary storage is known as buffer. Database to JVM in between one intermediate temporary storage will come, that is buffer. Whenever you write commit from that buffer to the database, updation is going to happen, that is commit. When the transaction failed, don't commit it. Erase that buffer, that is a rollback. Whenever you want to erase it, some checkpoint must be there. That only set save point. Make it. Set save point method is method will specify the checkpoint, to perform rollback operation. Set save point method will specify the checkpoint to perform rollback operation. Now, see there, save point. Can you see this save point here? So save point is return type is a save point. You can take like this. Two methods will be there. I am taking this without parameter. Syntax. Save point SP is equal to con dot set save point. Right. All of understood save point? Right. I'll show in the program anyway. Now release save point. If you want, you can delete the save points. Release save point. Release save point method is used to delete the save points. Delete the save points. Syntax. Now look here. Release a save point. Whatever the save point name is there, release it. So con dot release save point of SP. So these are the methods. So all of you understood one line statement about each method, right? Now let us do one program now here. Now I'll take one table. Example program I am taking. Take one table, some table, bank 52, you take it. Here some account number, name, balance, account type will be taken. So primary key is account number only anyway. Create a table. Table bank 52 where account number of 15, name varchar 2 of 15, balance. So number of 10, 2. Account type varchar 2 of 15. Primary key of account number I am using. I'll insert 2 records into this bank 52. Insert into bank 52 values, account number some 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the name is Raj only. Balance sum 12,000. Account type is savings. One more record I'll insert. Some. Always I'll take 3131. Some RAM I will take. You take LX. Is having 500 rupees, is having savings account. Now, so these are the 2 records I am inserting into bank 52. I am inserting. Now, I am opening SQL command line. Connect system and manager like this. So create one table. This is table. Insert one record. Insert. Insert one more record. So 2 records. Here you must do commit, no? Whenever you do from SQL command line, it is a commit. So CLSER. Select star from bank 52. This is. Now my intention is we have to transfer some amount from account number 61234562 to account number 313131. That only transaction. Now let us transfer the amount from this account to that account. That's the concept. All of you understood what you are doing now? Right. Okay. So this is the table. Now Raj will transfer some 3,000 rupees to LX. Raj is going to transfer 3,000 rupees to LX. After transaction is successful, Raj will have 9,000 and LX will have 3,500. Then it is transaction successful. If anything goes wrong, roll back. Okay, right now. Here. Transaction is transfer amount. Transfer amount 3,000 rupees from account number 61234562, account number 313131. 313131. In this transaction means a set of statements. Here, update bank 52, update bank 52, set balance is equal to balance plus some amount. You have to add it or not now, where account number is equal to, you know the update query, no? Yes or no? Na? The two prepared statements I taken. After that, take one save point, you take it. Save point SP is read the account number. So I want to transfer the amount from Raj. Enter the home account number. You have to enter it. Now, system dot out dot println. Enter home account number. Home account number means who is transferring the data. Okay, right. Now, long. Home account number is equal to S dot next long. We have to cross check that home account number is available or not. You have to cross check that home account number available or not. You have to cross check. For that, PS1 set long parameter index 1. Set long parameter index 1 PS1. Now, result set RS1 is equal to PS1 dot execute query. Now, based on this account number, one record will be available on the RS1. So if anybody not getting imagination, means, sir, my mind is not working, sir. Yes or no? Na? Actually, whenever I'm typing, the diagram should come into the mind. Coming or not coming? Louder. Coming, no? Right. Okay. No, sir. Hungry, no, sir. Mind not working, not there. So that imagination comes, code, nothing is there. If you had the code, you are not a code writer. I said this many times to you. Right. Okay. Now, one record is available on the result set. The record is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Raj, 12,000 and so on. Tomorrow I'll draw the diagram. Today you imagine it. Today imagine, because time is very less now for me. Right. I'll type the code. Okay, right. Tomorrow I'll map it. With the diagram, I'll map it and show. Okay, right. Now imagine it, one record available there. Okay. Now RS1 dot next. If RS1 dot next. If it is a single record, you use if condition. If multiple is there, you must use while. You can say system dot out dot println invalid home account number, what you entered. If it is a valid account number, true now. In that valid account number, record available there. In that record, Account number, name, balance. Column number 3 is balance. Take that balance outside. So that balance float BL is equal to RS1 dot get to float of 3. All of you understood this line, what I written here? Yes or no? Now the data will be available, mean the balance will be available on BL. What is available on BL means 12,000 available on BL. So BL is holding it 12,000 now. 12,000 it is holding. So we want to know how much balance available we should know. So the balance amount is available on the BL. So 12,000 available on the BL. Now read beneficiary account number to whom you are transferring the data. So system dot out dot print ln enter. Enter beneficiary account number to whom you are going to transfer the data. Long beneficiary account number is equal to S dot next long. Now you have to cross check that beneficiary account number available or not. You have to cross check it. For that, PS1 dot set long parameter index 1 beneficiary account number. So make it result set RS2 is equal to PS1 dot execute query. Now we are imagining the second record available on result set 2. Second record available on result set 2 now. Second record means what now? LX record available. Now write it. If RS2 dot next, if it is true, beneficiary account number available. If not, you can say system dot out dot print ln. You can say invalid beneficiary account number. You can say if beneficiary account number is correct, now you do the transaction. I will do the transaction means PS2 dot set to float. 1 minute. Enter the amount to be transferred. How much amount you want to transfer? System dot out dot print ln. Enter the amount to be transferred. Enter the amount to be transferred. Int amount. You can enter float also, no problem. Float amount is equal to, because in online transaction, you can go with float value also, no? Right. Float amount is equal to S dot next float. What is the rule here now? The amount must be less than or equal to BL. Yes or no? Right. You can say system dot out dot print ln. You can say insufficient fund. The entered amount, if it is not less than the balance, the amount not available. If the amount is available, PS2 dot set float parameter index 1. Subtract from the first. PS2 dot set long parameter index 1 home account number. I am writing directly int I is equal to PS2 dot execute update. Updated in buffer. Where it is updated now? Buffer only. The change occurs in the buffer. Now PS2 dot set float. PS2 dot set float parameter index 1 amount. Now PS2 dot set long parameter index to beneficiary account number. Now int j is equal to PS2 dot execute update. Here updated in buffer. Now you have to update in the database. Whenever you want to update in the database, now this must be true. This must be true. Means what? I value must be 1. J value must be 1. If both are 1 only, these two are successful. So we are writing if I equal to 1, J equal to 1. If it is true, we'll say con dot commit, means update the database. If not, con dot roll back to the save point SP, means bring back to the original state, rollback. Here you can say system dot out dot println. Here transaction successful. Here transaction failed. Transaction. Now, if anybody not followed the program, need not worry, I'll explain it. Okay, right. Time is very less. I'm not drawing the diagram. Tomorrow, this program will be presented in the form of diagram and buffering. You'll get a clarity, right? Now I'll run the program. See there. Enter the home account number 61234556. Beneficiary account number 313131. Enter 3,000 rupees to transfer. Transaction successful. Updated here. So tomorrow I'll explain this program bit clearly, very clearly. I'll explain what has been happened. Today run this program and come. Assignment not available because incomplete. No. Tomorrow based on this assignment will come. Great. Take a break.